Sign up to the SBR Network and use your free daily bet points to earn real-world prizes. Click on the page and start winning now.
Hi, welcome to SBR Forum Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are previewing spring training with Doug Upstone, and he is on the scene in Arizona right now. We're going to discuss Milwaukee for the second time this year, this spring training. Doug, thanks for being back with us.
My pleasure to be back, Peter, and this is our final appearance, and I wore my Aloha shirt today to say goodbye to spring training.
An appropriate shirt that you are wearing, I must say. All right, so Milwaukee, you know, last year they were, in general, not a very good bet. They were almost minus 10 units at home. They were slightly profitable on the road, plus 2.5 units. And we know that they're going to be a little bit improved on offense, supposedly, this year, right? But their pitching staff, they have some names that are a little bit, you know, they have some impressive names in the staff. We don't quite know how they're going to perform. So what's your forecast for Milwaukee in general?
Yeah, from the pitching standpoint, Peter, I actually like the pitching staff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's great, but they have 5 solid starters, which not everybody in baseball can say. So I think that's a positive. You know, their division, they have some really loaded teams, but other than St. Louis, you know, everybody else is forecasted to be a little bit less than they were, you know, a year ago. So I think they have that. And then I look at their team and I look up the middle, and you know, if you still believe in the idea of being strong up the middle, I mean, you got LaCroix at catcher, you have Segura at shortstop, and you have Gomez in center field. So I think, you know, that's a pretty good indicator is that, you know, this team could certainly be improved, you know, this upcoming season.
All right, so then it is true that they are improved in the lineup. Would you say significantly improved or just a little bit improved?
I think, you know, myself, when I look at their team, to me, there's 2 keys that I look at for them. And one of them is if they get production out of Davis, their new left fielder, and I think Ramirez at third base. With their starting pitching, I think their bullpen will come around. I really like Henderson as a closer.
Mm-hmm. I
think there's a very good possibility this team could get up to, you know, 82 wins, you know, overall. And I think that there's some things that they can do, you know, to improve. And of the teams that I've seen this spring, I like them as much as anybody to show some improvement this year.
All right, so then maybe would you say, you know, with an improved offense and with a starting rotation that's, you know, pretty clearly not going to be dominant, would you say that maybe we want to lean towards overs with Milwaukee, at least in the first half of the season?
Yeah, they're one of those teams. I'm not really sure that, you know, you look at them from the total standpoint that they're going to be one way or another.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think they're probably going to be, you know, just an average team when it comes to totals.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that, you know, they're one of those teams that you just follow and you see how they play. And so if they're going well to where you can start hitting the ball and you can see they could win 5 or 6 games, you play them. And if you don't, you know, if they're going the other way where they're averaging, you know, 3 or 4 hits a game, you play against them.
All right, so let me pin you down on a little prediction here with Milwaukee. By the All-Star break, would you say they're more likely to be up units or down units?
I would say that they would be up units. Again, I'm not saying many. If it would be more than 5, that would probably be a surprise. But I would say that they certainly are in position to be up units going into the All-Star break.
All right, I appreciate that prediction, Doug Upstone. Thanks so much for all your input.